After a long summer made worse with intermittent heat waves, it is finally snowing in the French Alps. However, in a bid to open a little earlier this year, a French ski resort in Bessna turned to snow preserve from last year. Take a look at this next report. After a terrible summer, snow has finally dusted the French Alps. But the small French resort of Bessna is launching what is called its Nordic ski season by offering last year's snow. Nordic season because the snow was conserved using a Scandinavian technique called snow farming. Jean Richard put on her skis and made a smooth first lap on the small 3-kilometer cross-country ski trail.
It's not good fresh snow that just fell the day before, but it's not at all embarrassing. We have conditions that change throughout the year, so we adapt. And we are so happy to be able to ski at the beginning of November.
The trail was created from scratch this week by snow groomers from a large pile of snow lovingly preserved all summer long. Hundreds of ice skaters, including hopefuls of the French and Polish high level, were delighted to finally put away the roller skis used in summer. Enjoying the good crisp air, they spun at full speed on the thick white snow trail in the middle of the fields that are still very green. Cross-country skiers and high-level biathletes are the main beneficiaries of this early opening. This is the 5th consecutive year that Bessna has resorted to snow farming. The technique involves preserving snow from the previous winter under a thick layer of sawdust. The sarcophagus keeps the ice from melting. The chosen site for snow farming benefits from a very cold microclimate as it faces due north and lies in the shade of a mountain. The pile of snow has been pampered all summer with a rake to avoid any crevices and heat infiltration. When the time comes, the sawdust is removed and stored in a separate pile to be reused next year. The snow is transported and spread into a very compact icy track around the ski stadium at the foot of high mountains covered with bare larches. In the end, only 17% of the stock was lost this summer. Despite the heat wave, snow farming while waiting for the first real winter snow is only used by a handful of resorts in France. But is more popular abroad, where the stocks of snow are sometimes artificially refrigerated. The approach is not necessarily uniform in these times of the climate crisis, but the municipality ensures sensitivity to environmental issues.
We are fully aware that today the mountain world has a responsibility and the ski world has a responsibility to play. And that's why we worked with the forecasters and asked ourselves the right questions before digging to open the resort of the Bessons today, November 5, and to be at the rendezvous of this season opening.
Bureau Report, WION World is One. WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.